Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to episode 2 of the Coach P Lifestyle channel. So today we're gonna cover some side control, transitions, and submission setups. Okay, so we're gonna definitely do some really cool jiu-jitsu technique. Side control, when I find myself passing the guard and inside control, obviously from a former competitor standpoint, I competed quite a bit all the way from white belt to brown belt. And when I passed the guard, or at times when I was able to fortunately pass the guard, I liked to transition into an out of side control as soon as I got my points. Obviously your opponent's always trying to chain escapes and move around and don't stop moving. So I developed a little system of techniques, obviously that I've learned through the years, and put them together in a way that will kind of get me into and out of my favorite submissions. So I hope you enjoy this, guys. We will be actually getting back to side control transitions. I'm gonna get one of my students to show something that he really likes to do. So further down the road in a future episode, we're definitely gonna do that. But enjoy this one, episode 2, right here, side control transitions and submissions. Mike's got me in spider guard. 1, 2. Okay, cool. So first of all, if I don't have a pan grip or any grips, okay, he can move me around very easily. So as soon as someone puts me in spider guard, I always want to try to grab the pan grips right away. If my pan grips are on the outside, and look at my feet, they're square. So there's so many things wrong with my positioning right now. My feet are square, my hands are to the outside, my head is facing forward. So really, Mike can start flying the kite, and he'll send me over. Okay? You always want to send somebody in the spider guard. If their head is pointing behind you, you send them there. Okay? So number 1, head up, 1 leg back. Okay? That's going to give you a little bit better base. Okay? Now it's hard for him to fly the kite, but it's easy for him to move me around. You see? Head up. 1 leg back, and now I'm going to shift my grips inside, pinching my elbows. Okay? I don't want to switch grips going like this. I don't want to do this. The minute I do this, he starts moving me around. Okay? So I'm here, head up, I sit back. I'm actually pulling Mike up a little bit. Now I shift my grips. If I feel that he doesn't have a very good spider guard, I'm just going to basically pull him up, punch down, Toriando. Okay? So I shift my grips, and now, because my elbows come in, it's harder for Mike to move me around. You see? And it's easier for me to pull him up. Alright? I'm going to step in, okay, and pressure one side, and my other hand is going to release, coming around, and I pop the grip. Okay? I'm making him do the splits. When I do this, everyone tries to shift their grip again and leg drag right away. This leg now starts to retain. Once you get to here, I want you to block him. Keep him in the splits. Now, I can drag without worrying about him, unless he's super bendy and flexible, coming around. Because now, he's in the splits, I drag, I'm pinching, and I'm pulling him up here. I'm pressuring everything downwards. I'm making him want to push me away, and that's what I need to pop the shoulder, and we've done this before. Reach for the spine, take this with you, move, I'm here, shift my grips, pinch, pull him up. Okay, good. Now, I can even do this too if I want to. I can step in, I'm already there. I weave in, make him do the splits. I hold it there and I'm pinching. Now I can shift my grip again, leg drag, pinch everything, pull him into me, and pressure down. I'm making all this pressure happen so he can push me off. Perfect. Now I can pop the shoulder back, reach to the spine, head is down, and then we've done this so many times already. Okay. So a lot of guys didn't really know what to do when this frame was here. They would try to like go to the on belly, but the minute my chest came off of their chests came off of the partner, the guy was already framing. So now it was like very difficult to advance your position. Okay, so once we get to here and you feel that they're framing under the chin, okay, first of all, he's not gonna frame with his wrist because he's getting wrist locked here. He's gonna frame with his forearm under my chin and his forearm at the hip. So once you're here, you don't wanna really like release this pressure because he's gonna start moving. I'm gonna drop my hip, so I'm gonna lift, drop my hip, so that now my hip is on his hip and my elbow is on his hip. I'm collapsing on his hip. I'm gonna pop up the elbow, and as I pop up the elbow, I'm gonna drop this hip. At the same time, I'm gonna come over top and do like this, like on his arm. Here. Assuming he leaves this here, okay, he's gonna wanna start shrimping and pushing me off this way. So this hand has got to go to this hip. So when he starts to bridge into me and try to go away, I'm gonna back my butt up and trap his arm at his head. Okay, that's gonna buy me time to pull, pin his arm, and now I'm gonna switch my hip again, which is gonna allow me to go for the Kimura grip. Pop, collapse, and right away, moonwalk backwards, and I'm pushing his hip this way as my butt is trapping this arm. I'm moving back. Okay? If I can't reach, okay, I'm gonna switch again just to reach over, and I'm gonna bring it back. Now from here, I pin his wrist to the ground, and I just lift. I'm chest to chest, and I just lift until I get the tap. If I do this, he starts to straighten out his arm. Go ahead. Okay, look, keep this grip, follow him, but you don't wanna throw your leg over because he's gonna turn to his right and he's gonna throw me off. So follow him so that you can improve your grip and then shift your weight back to chest. And now it's easy. Instead of popping the elbow, I pop the wrist. As I do this, he bends again, drop your hip again, and then go back to the Kimura. Pop it up. I start to go here like this, and now I start to back up. He bridges and he gets this arm underneath, like he'll shovel this first. Okay, very, very common. A lot of times too, he'll try to shovel over this arm. See how you're under my arm? He'll try to go, yes. Now he can start to shimmy, 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 and then he'll start to like spin out, okay? So, here, boom. He starts to bridge before I do this. As soon as I feel him bridge, I want to reach under his arm, switch my hip again and grab. This grip under his collar, not good enough. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back down, cinch it up. And now my weight's on his face, which is gonna allow me now as I switch to sneak my thumb in. And now elbow meets the hand. I come down. If he doesn't want to tap, this is when I crank it up. Okay, one more time. Pop up. And now one movement. Boom, and I start to back up. He bridges. Let's say if this one he bridges, I meet him. Now I grab, change it again. Change my hip again. I go thumb in, right across the carotid. I move down, elbow meets the hand. Okay, he doesn't want to tap. I move right from the top. 1, 2. Now my head, for whatever reason, comes up. Now he's gonna either club me and turn out, okay, or I'm literally just gonna give him an underhook. If I start looking up, I think Rusty was doing that earlier. He was exploring it. He starts to come up now, and then he's gonna start to come up, and now I have to whizzer and do all this stuff, right? If you make this mistake, or he's just really strong, he uses his forearm to pop your head up so that he can get across your chin. So again, like he'll pop, sometimes he'll pop this up so that he can come underneath, right? So when this happens, so I'm here, 1, 2, you feel him come around. Now he's gonna come underneath, okay? Either re-loop or when you feel it, here across the body, steal it, okay? Steal it, post, go right to the knee on belly. Okay, sometimes you can't make it to the knee on belly. So when you do steal the grip, look at my elbow, it's not here. My elbow cuts across his chest and I move myself back, thus pulling him up. A lot of times they'll be blocking here, very common, right? So when they block here, I can't step over. I simply push down, and you guys can't see it, but I'm gonna windshield wiper over, and we'll turn around after. So when I windshield wiper over, I'm stapling. See this knee? Pinch here. Again, push, pull, pinch, lift, steer. I'm pinching here. Why? Because now I'm gonna go chest heavy to grab my Kimura grip. He's gonna wanna get his elbow to the mat. If I feel him going this way, I move him back this way, right? If I'm here, he's gonna shimmy and he's gonna get this down, okay? So I'm here and I'm pinching. Chest pressure. Now he grabs his belt, so I just kind of like shimmy. Right now, his hand's at his hip. I do it again, he lets go, up and down towards his ear. Not here, you're gonna get it, but if you go down and away, it's worse. He grabs his own hands, switch the grip. Now I'm an anchor. Now I pinch, I post, and now I sit. Look where his hands are, past the knee. Here, it's hard. Here, easy. And now I can finish the armbar. I get to here. Good. Come back. I come in. Now I step over. Now, for whatever reason, I staple. See the staple? Whatever reason, I don't have the staple. It's like here, no problem. Take the Kimura grip, and now fall sideways, lock it up. See? You lock it up just like Sunday, guys. Okay? Now, you don't want to be loose here. Just extend your legs. And look, you have a Kimura grip, so work for it first. Okay? He starts to fight. Great. Now I can do what Jason did on Sunday. Kick, pull, pull the triangle. Alessandro likes to do this too. He likes to go here. I got that from him. You see? So instead of pulling the tricep in, he'll push so that his arm comes up like this. You're pinching and you're just pushing. Okay? All right, before I start filming episode 3, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe right down below. All right? Peace out.